Michael Portelli was my oldest son. He died unexpectedly at the age of 16 from an undiagnosed virus. What got my wife and I through this unimaginable tragedy was our faith in God that we'd see Michael again. And we had to go on for our other three kids, Julie, Alyssa, and AJ. Michael was a loving and respectful kid. He was a handyman, could fix anything. And one little story I'll tell you is I bought a barbecue grill. And when we opened the box, it said 162 pieces to easily put together. I said, Michael, we're bringing this box back, and I'm going to pay an extra cost to have it assembled. He says, Dad, I'll do it. And he did it. Shortly after his passing, I met with Barb Mazursky and Carol Brown of Shelter, who were looking for a sponsor for a golf tournament. And when they told me Shelter's main purpose was to help kids in need, I was sold, and we had a golf outing. In 2004, my very good friend Don Mangun said, Alan, change the name of the golf outing to the Michael Portelli Shelter Golf Outing. And we did.
We are incredibly grateful to the Portelli family, to Alan, for making Shelter the beneficiary of the Portelli golf outing. Funds raised have helped countless youth and children and families over 20 years. It's also raised awareness for Shelter. So many people have found out about the work that we do through the golf outing and then gone on to become supporters.
What it means to me to participate in the Michael Portelli Memorial Golf Outing extends into why I continue to be involved in Shelter. I mean, I had the benefit of growing up with two parents who loved me and guided me and made sure that I stayed on the straight and narrow, and became, the person that I am today. So I had those benefits. The kids that we serve often do not. I think in a small way I'm giving back and appreciate the advantages that I had as a kid growing up.
Matt Katz said, I'll donate $15,000 to Shelter if you get him to wear this Scottish kilt. And we got an authentic Scottish kilt, the short skirt. We had to make sure Frank was wearing underwear that day, and white puffy shirt. And he hit the first ceremonial golf shot. One year we had a dunk tank, and people would pay $1 to throw 3 balls to dunk me in the ice cold water. When I was sitting in the dunk tank, a guy named Steve McMichaels, he was a famous lineman for the Chicago Bears, he attended, and he tried the 3 balls and didn't knock me down. But he came up to the dunk tank and he pressed the button and dunked me anyways. But he was such a nice guy, he volunteered to sit on the dunk tank so people could throw balls and dunk him.
So the best way to support Shelter is really to come to an event like this, to come and meet with us as a team, as a staff, to learn more about our organization and the work that we do, to get involved.
There's a lot of causes to support out there these days, but the needs are there, and they're growing ever greater every day. So to help these kids who need it most and turn their lives around and enable them to become productive members of society.
I want to thank all of you for attending and supporting Shelter.